Hey, welcome back guys to this new episode of the Maze Game tutorial on my channel. This is episode 2 of, this is like the second episode. So in this episode, we are going to be working on the flag in a new level. And then in the next episode, we're going to be working on a point system for on the level 3. We're gonna make 3 levels on level 3. There's going to be a sword or just like something you can kill like the final boss with, and you need points to earn it. But in this episode, we're going to be working on the flag and the next level. So let's start off with making the flag. So we have to start off with making a new sprite. Let's just call it flag. Let's call it level 1 flag, because this is going to go on the first level. So what the flag does is whenever you touch the flag, it's going to send you to the next level. So this is level 1 flag, it's going to send you to the next one. So let's create a simple sprite right now, and maybe in a few episodes we can make some good sprites for them, our characters and stuff. So my flag's just going to look like this. Make it a different color, make a color other than your wall, because if your character were to touch this, the same color as your wall, it would send you back. But anyways, just make it a different color than your wall. I'm gonna make mine green, and so we're gonna do that. And let's see. So I'm just gonna make the pole. This is just gonna be a simple flag. Let's just make it like that. So you can make it look like whatever you want. Mine's just gonna look like this, but I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller for my level. But let's first of all, let's see. Oh, okay. So let's make it a different color than my grass. So now we can see it. So let's put it in the middle of the maze where the character has to get. Sorry, I really can't talk right now. So put it in the middle of the maze where the character has to get it. So then after you've done your costume and like your sprite, go to your scripts. So we want it, when flag is clicked, we want it to hide, because we don't want to see it on the main menu. And then we also want it to do, when backdrop switches to main menu, hide. But when backdrop switches to level 1, we want it to show. When it shows, we want it to, actually we want to do when flag clicked, forever, and then motion, then go to motion, then go to that, your coordinates where it's at right now. And so it's gonna, so right now what we've done is, it's gonna hide when it goes to main menu, or when it starts. It's gonna show when it gets to level 1 right here. And it's going to go to the coordinates where it is forever, so if we ever were to move it, it would go back to the same place. So now we need the flag to teleport us to the next level when we touch it. So let's go to backdrops and create a new one. Let's call it level 2, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to make the grass, the background the same as the original one. And we don't need to worry about this right now, we'll worry about that later. But you just need to make a backdrop. Okay, we're back. So I forgot the most important thing. So, the flag. When the sprite is touching, so actually we gotta do, when flag is clicked, forever, if then, so we're gonna do, if touching sprite 1, which is the player, it's going to switch backdrop to level 2. So now, when we touch the flag, it's going to send us to level 2. But when it switches to level 2, we want it to hide. So when we touch the flag, it switches us to level 2. So that's what we want right now. So I think right now we're just going to, let's actually just make a simple level 2 level. And let's just make it brutally simple. So we should make our walls, and you can make your level whatever you want it to look like, and yeah. So I just want mine to look like that. That looks pretty good. So let's make a level 1 and level 2 flag. I think that'll be good. Okay, so we actually want to create another flag. So we want to call it flag 2. We want this sprite to be called flag 2. Let's just make it the same look, or whatever you want to make it look like. I'm going to shrink it a little bit. So let's look at backdrop level 2. So let's see. We don't want level 1 flag there right now. So we want to put our level 2 flag at our end of the maze. So once we put it there, we want to create all the same scripts. So we're going to do, when flag's clicked, we want it to hide. When backdrop switches to when backdrop switches to main menu, we want it to hide. But when backdrop switches to level 2, we actually want it to show. So let's just show it just for a little bit. And then we also want it to, when flag clicked, forever, motion, go to the coordinates where it's at right now. So if we were to move it, it's going to go to its place again. So, and then we also got to do, when flag's clicked, forever, go to, no, forever, if touching sprite 1, which is the character, or the main character, like the player, it's going to switch backdrop. I'm just gonna create a backdrop level 3. It's going to, so when the level 2 flag is clicked, it's when level 2 flag is touching the player, so when the player touches the flag, it's going to switch backdrop to level 3. So let's test this. So this is the level 1 flag right here. When we touch level 1 flag, here, I'll just do this. When we're touching the level 1 flag, it's going to send us to level 2. But see how we just ended up in the middle of level 2? We don't want that to happen. So we'll go to the player sprite. Let's just name these right now, just so we know. Just call this player. Let's call this level 2 flag. You could have done this earlier, but whatever you want to do. And yeah, so we're going to go to the player. When backdrop switches to level 2, we want it to motion, go to, we want to drag our character to the entrance of the maze, this level 2 maze. We want to go to those coordinates, that's where the character is right now. So let's test this. So we got this. See how when we switched to level 2, it put us at the beginning? So that's what we want. So now let's test if it switches us to level 3. And it does not. Let's see what's wrong. So go to level 2 flag. When touching player, we want it to switch backdrop to level 3. Okay, so that's what's wrong. So nothing's wrong, it's just I created the same backdrop. I'm just going to create a new one. So just call yours level 3. So there we go. So yeah. So everything's working right. So yeah, sorry, like if I'm not explaining this too well, just comment down below and I'll answer your question. And I'm going to be sharing the projects in the description, so you can just go look at that and look at the code there. So when it touches level 2 flag, it's going to send us to level 3. But when it switches to level 3, level 3, we want it to hide. And then the level 3 flag will show. So in this episode, we're just going to worry about the level 1, level 2 flags. But we also want it to, we're going to go to level 2 right now. If it touches the black, yeah, so I guess that's already working out because the level 1, everything's like the same. So actually, we want it to do, let's see. So actually, when you're creating the levels, you need to make it so that whenever the maze entrance is always in the same place, because when it touches the black wall, it needs to go to the same place when it dies. So kind of just copy my maze design, or just make it, if you understand. But if, like I said, if you have a problem, just comment down below. So now we have that done. I think that's about it in this episode. So like I said, if you have any questions or if you need any help, check the description for the project. And if you have a question, I'll just comment down below and I'll reply to you as soon as I can. Remember to like this video if you like this video and it really helped you out. And remember to subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Bye.